What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crypto FUD. And let's jump right into this. All right, so I hope everybody's having a great day. What is it, Tuesday? It is Tuesday, guys, and I am drinking a White Claw Blackberry. I said I wasn't going to have a drink today, but you know what? I was like, today was so boring. I was like, I got to pop up something for the stream, right? It's got to give me a little bit of some liveliness over here. It's either that or an energy drink. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to. Last time I drank an energy drink at like 7 o'clock at night, yeah, I was up for a while. So I'm not going to do that. What's going on, Adam, Owen, Larry, Alejandro, Nico, Marco, Rosales, April, what's going on, girl? Fajerio, RC, Tim, what is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And let's just jump right into this. So, what the heck is going on today, guys? It has been, we thought yesterday was pretty boring. It has been absolutely boring today, right? Nothing really going on. I guess it's better than us having like a crazy down day. You can see our bottom for today has been really ranging between 62,000. Obviously, this is for Bitcoin, 62,800. We've gotten up to about 64,300. And you can see for today for Bitcoin, a slight little M pattern, small little double top right here, kind of leading us towards the downside for right now. You know, it's just craziness what's going on. I mean, the fact that there's nothing going on is what's making it crazy. I have to listen to myself, like we've been saying. You know, this is all normal. Post-halving, this is what happens. We go through this real boring phase, somewhat of a downward move, and out of nowhere, not knowing the exact time frame, but like I say, usually ranges around 6 to 8 weeks. We'll start picking up like crazy again, and Bitcoin will start shooting up towards all-time highs. It is just like going through it right now. I'm like, dude, I'm so bored. Like, do something today, right? But we're going to go over some things that I think are still pretty bullish in the market. We'll cover some charts. We'll look at DeFi. Maybe check out some new plays that I'm looking to jump in on for Cronos particularly. And we'll just keep moving, right, guys? That's all we can do for right now until the excitement comes back in. But we'll be all right. We're going to be all right. So, Nico, what's going on, bro? Let's see here. Nico said yesterday was a panic mode for the market. Yeah, I mean, it was. Not yesterday? Let's see. Yesterday really wasn't. It was the same thing. It really was just a boringness. It really wasn't too crazy. Consolidation before the blast off. I like that, Tim. Exactly. We're going to run with it. Mr. Amor said, bear market vibes. This is when accumulate call for the next 8 weeks or so. Okay. We're going to check out call. We're going to check out Ryoshi. We're going to check out all of DeFi. We'll check it all out. If you guys see, I didn't even change this. I had my Solana chart up, and I'm looking at the 1 minute because today I've been leverage trading all day today. I even have my leverage right here open. I don't have a position open. I actually closed everything out. I didn't do too bad today. Randy, I know you're probably watching. I was buying in. So when we had dramatic drops, I would open up a quick long and sell off, right? So when we did it, I think I opened one right here. I didn't like the trade. And good thing I sold off real fast. Came up like 20% on a leverage trade. Nothing too crazy. And then when we dropped down here, I ended up picking up a long and riding it up and ended up selling off. I picked up 2 longs this morning or today throughout the day. Really didn't like the market today, right? Even though you're like, you know, there was nice little swings. I didn't like it because for the most part, we were heading towards the downside, right? And like I said, I opened up 2 longs and I ended up making 20 and like 40% off of each one, right? So I ended up doing everything correctly as far as following, you know, what I do. And if you guys are interested in learning how I leverage trade as far as using moving averages and finding support levels, make sure you guys hit that join button and become a member because we do have exclusive streams every weekend on this exact topic right here. But like I said, getting back to it, you know, right when I opened up each position, I wasn't happy. I wasn't confident in my position that I opened up, and I was like, oof. I was really looking for the exit door immediately right when I had opened up my first long. I don't remember exactly where it was. I don't know if it was right here or if it was like right here. Is one of these drops right here. I opened it up. I waited till we saw a dramatic drop, right? And I was like, you know what? We've had support. I opened it up, and I was like, you know what, dude? I was like, I don't like this position I'm in. I don't like it. It was like a 55 or 52 and a half X, right? Long. I was like, you know what? I do not like this position. We ran up a little bit. I was like, I sold off. And good thing I sold off because I probably would have got liquidated if I would have kept it open. Same thing. I bought down here, opened up a nice long, and the same thing kind of hit me where I was like, you know what, bro? I was like, just jump out, not with a loss or anything, but just jump out when you get up a little bit. Just jump out of this position and do not open up another long for today. The market right now, obviously, it's too risky to be opening up longs particularly. I know you're seeing some of these swings. You're like, oh, well, if you catch the swing exactly, you can play it out. But you got to know exactly where it's going to be coming up to and sell off quick, because if you hold on to it, let's say you opened up a long right here, you most likely would have got liquidated depending on how high your leverage was, right? So, and you guys know when I'm leverage trading, 52x today was me being conservative. Usually I'm over here just opening up 100x longs, and I'm just like, either we're going to make it or we're going to be eating, or we're not going to be eating tonight. It's pretty much what I usually do. Not really, but that's how I normally open up leverage, higher leverage, just because I'm not using massive amount of money, but I'm just throwing a nice chunk in there, reading the charts and stuff like that. So like I said, I opened up a long, ran it up, and I was like, you know what, I'm selling off. I was up like 40% on this trade. I was like, I'm selling off, and I'm so happy I did, because it came right back down to where I bought in. I wouldn't have been liquidated particularly. My liquidation zone on the 50, that 52x was like somewhere down at the 148. So I wouldn't have been liquidated particularly, but I really wouldn't have, like right now, I would be like, damn it, I should have freaking just sold off looking at the charts right now. And I didn't want to deal with this all day today. Today was one of those days where swing trading was kind of like, it's just not one of those days really, in my opinion. You can catch these swings, but it just didn't seem, for me, like I didn't want to have to deal with it as far as watching the charts at the 1 minute like a hawk. So, for Milady, let me zoom out of this 1 minute, because it looks like Milady is like crashing, but she's not really crashing. She's just coming back down to some support levels. Look where she's at right now. I might actually remember what I've been telling you guys. What have I been telling you guys that I'm waiting for? I told you I was waiting for us to come down towards this 15.5, and look where she's at right now. So I am going to be watching. I might even pick up more in my bag as we are on stream. Unfortunately, for my crypto.com that I hold my Milady on, I don't have it connected to my computer, so I only have my leverage trading and other wallets on here. So, but we'll check that out here. But Milady right now is coming down to a pivotal spot, in my opinion, that anything below this 15.5 or below, pretty much where we're at right now, just basically it just basically, I'm watching it because I want to be buying in as far as adding to my bag on these buys right here. And you can pull up the Milady market cap. We're down to about $114 million for today, down technically about 6.5%. And you can look at the whole market. The whole market right now is in red. It's in red right now. It's just one of those periods that we're in. Like I said, it's gonna draw out a lot of people, because they're gonna be feeling like I'm feeling today, where you're bored with it, right? You're bored. The market's not really doing much. They're seeing the market's coming down, right? They're probably going to be, half the people are going to be like, oh my God, we're going back down to, some of these levels, which we're not. And then you're also going to have other people that are just bored, and they're just like, I want to sell off, right? People get that anxiety where they're just like, I just want to sell off. So go ahead. I'm not going to do that whatsoever. I'm just going to keep adding to my bag for right now, because like I said, historically speaking, we're going back on the last, 4-year cycles that we've had. There hasn't been much, but there's been at least 3 where we've seen this exact thing happen post-halving. April said, happy birthday to Milady. Is today Milady's birthday? Is it really? Let's see here. Let me do some investigating. I don't see any happy birthdays on here. Let's zoom out on the chart. Is today really Milady's birthday? I thought it was like Mother's Day or something, right? It's coming up. What day did it start trading on TradingView? The 11th. What are we at? The 7th. So it looks like it's not Milady's birthday necessarily yet. I don't believe. Could be wrong, but on TradingView it's saying the 11th. So we'll see. The 8th. All right. Well, then tomorrow we're going to have a party. We're going to have a Milady's party for tomorrow. Nico said yesterday many people sold on the downside mode. Gail, what's going on? Anonymous, hey, what's up? Mystery was on fire a few minutes. James, what's going on, fam? Crypto Tip, what's going on, girl? That's my Tampa girl right there. Captain Crypto said, hell yeah, I'm buying in too. There we go. Larry said the 8th, and so did April, and Red Rum said I'm at 9 billion now for the win. Nice, bro. Continue to just keep adding to that bag, bro. Keep adding. Craig said, Milady, BP's in the house. What's going on, brother? Said, let's go. Your boy's here. In Jamaica? What are you doing in Jamaica, man? You're from Canada, bro. It's too hot down there. What are you doing? What are you doing down in Jamaica, bro? What are you doing down there, bro? So you telling me you flew right by Florida? You flew right by Florida with me and Prodigy, and you didn't even come by and stop by and say what's up? You went in to Jamaica. You know you got to check in, right? And you flew right by us and went over down to Jamaica. I see what it's like, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Be safe down there. I know it's hot as hell down there because, like I said, we're only a few hundred miles north of you in Florida, and it's already, today it was at 90 degrees. Right now, the sun's going down, and it's still 85 degrees in Florida. So, it's hot. It is hot out here, so. All right, I see you, bro. I see you. But yeah, so just jumping back, the charts today, like I said, it's just one of those days where, we're Bitcoin has been just kind of, moving around, not too big of movement. It's kind of moving in a tight range if you really think about it. I mean, today, this was our movement right here. This was Bitcoin's movement right here. Was nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. We stayed in a real tight range. And I've been telling you guys this. Been telling you this from the get. Expect this to continue for a few more weeks. It's going to draw people out. We might even see a little bit more pain in the market, right? So take advantage of it. Stay strong. We're perfectly fine. This happens every 4-year cycle. I mean, unless something different's going on this year, this happens every 4-year cycle. So just plan with it, run with it, add to your bags. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm literally adding to my bags. If I wasn't literally live right now, I'd probably be buying on Milady. Look at that. She bounced exactly at our spot that we already saw at the 15.5. So I'm going to keep my eye. Hopefully she drops down below. Even right now where she's at right now, I still will pick it up. So we'll definitely come back. Now let's jump into a couple of things I wanted to bring up. We'll just jump right into the news. So crypto is a key issue for 1 in 5 voters in 2024 U.S. elections. Digital Currency Group says. What's so funny is that they bring up this article that 1 out of 5 voters, right? You think how many people? We have 300 plus million people in America. We'll probably say 70% of people vote, right? So you're probably looking at around 200. We'll just say 200. Around 200 million people are active voters, right? And they're saying 1 out of 5 voters. So if you do 1/5 of 200, that would come out to somewhere around 40 million people are, having crypto on their mind as far as voting. Now, before we get into this article, I just want to point out that that's crazy because if you think about this, you go back to the last election, crypto wasn't even brought up in the elections. You go to the election prior to that, 2016, it was unheard of to even talk about crypto, right? But now as we move, we're in 2024, crypto is going to continue to be a big thing. And I would imagine in 2028, a lot of the candidates, right, whoever's running at that time is probably going to be running off of crypto because there's going to be such a mass population out there that is interested, that's invested in crypto, and they want to look out for their investments, right? We talked about this before, and we're not going to get political, but remember when Trump first came out, he was like against Bitcoin. He was like, I don't like it. If it's anything against the dollar, I don't want anything to do with it, right? You go back now, a few months ago, and he was like, you know what? it's not trying to take the dollar out. He's like, I can live with it, right? So his stance has kind of changed, and you have to remember, I explained this. Someone like Trump that's worth billions of dollars, anything that's a threat to the dollar, he's gonna be against, right? It's nothing personal. He's gonna be against it because he's so wealthy in dollars, right? So as far as him, he's like, bro, I don't want anything that's gonna come as far as competition towards the dollar. Well, I think that narrative has kind of gone out the window as far as people thinking that Bitcoin particularly is going to replace the dollar, right? We all know Bitcoin's not going to replace the dollar. It's just like, like back in the day, gold. Gold wasn't going to replace any currency, even though, go back hundreds of years, thousands of years ago, people actually used gold for currency, right? But nowadays, you're not going to go walking around with, chips of gold, buying stuff. I don't think we are. Hopefully we won't go back to that. But so reading the article, so 1 in 5 voters in key states believe that cryptocurrencies are critical issues in the 2024 U.S. election amidst Donald Trump and Joe Biden's race for presidency, according to the digital currency DCG Tuesday report. It says a report released in collaboration with global consultant firm revealed that the digital asset could play a major role in this year's election. So imagine in the next election, right? Let's see here. So new poll released today that 1 in 5 battleground state voters consider crypto a key issue. Let's see here. So they keep saying the same thing. So the survey result following a regulatory crackdown on cryptocurrencies industry initiated by the United States Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC, Gary Gensler. Under Gensler, the SEC has sued various blockchain firms regarding U.S. security laws despite failing to provide the crypto sector with a clear regulatory framework. Exactly. Meanwhile, the U.S. lawmakers have failed to pass laws regulating crypto assets effectively, increasing political gridlock. This data shows crypto is on top of mind of voters in swing Senate states, and that a pro-cryptocurrency position is a net positive for policymakers and candidates. Let's see here. The poll also underscores a strong desire for policymakers to establish reasonable regulations that protect consumers without stifling innovation. So, I mean, we won't get into it anymore. You can see, like I said, you're going to see a lot of politicians really, if they're not pro-crypto, you're going to see a lot of them really changing their stance on crypto as we move on, because like I said, it's only going to be a negative to them if they're against cryptocurrencies, right? It's going to continue to build. We're going to continue the crypto realm is going to continue to grow. You might as well jump on board before you you get left behind. So let's see here. Sorry, I was just checking on the Discord real quick. Yeah. I'm going to post in the chat the Discord link. If you guys are active on Discord, make sure you guys come and join the fam. Let's see here. There we go. 5 minutes to post that, but we got it on there. So I just posted the Discord. If you guys are active, if you're not already, I mean, we already have massive amount of people in there. I'm sure everybody that's in here right now is in there. But if you love to talk about crypto 24/7, because we got people all across the world. While in the States we're sleeping, our brothers across the seas, across the pond are awake, and they're talking about plays all day, every day, especially DeFi and stuff like that. So join the Discord. It is free to join. BP said it's hotter than a mofo. Especially if you're used to that Canada weather, bro. You down in the tropics now, boy. Let's see here. So Red Rum said, we have some time. I feel like it's inevitable. If we look, whenever Bitcoin moves, we move along with them. Patience. Craig said, I have zero worries about my crypto bags. Patience. And Rimkus said, Crow with knife. We'll check that out right now. Let's go. Let's jump into DeFi. I just pinned the top of the chat, the Discord, if anybody's interested in jumping in. So let's see. So first thing we gotta acknowledge on the DeFi is No FUD Koala. What did I tell you guys about the airdrop that we just dropped not too long ago? We dropped the airdrop. What was it, last on Saturday? And you guys can see, since we dropped that airdrop, we've jumped up almost 50% today. Shout out to everybody that's holding the bag of the NFK. We're still small as far as market cap, only at about a $575,000 market cap. So we are going to continue to keep building, and keep grinding. Let the paper hands jump out and replace them with people that have diamond hands. And like I said, we're just going to keep moving. And that's just how it is. We're not stopping until we break over $100 billion for this project. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys come check it out. $NFK traded on Solana, on Jupiter, and Radium. And if you guys have any questions, obviously in the Discord, we'll help you out with anything. So make sure you guys come and join. Now let's jump in on Cronos's DeFi, because we have a lot of things going on here that I wanted to check out. So what is going on, guys, with Crow with Knife? Crow with Knife has really, and hold on, I want to pull up the other chart here. Crow with Knife is really been getting beat down. It's really been getting beat down for right now. You know, I'm noticing that we are continuing our downward move in this channel right here. Even though, I mean, the channel looks a little sloppy now that I've kind of broken it out. But you can see, you know, we are still on that downward move, you know, as of now. And, I mean, where are we going to stop? Where's Crow going to finally find that bottom and start bouncing? You know, Crow has been running rampant in the last few weeks, right? Massive gains have been made. Massive money has been made. You guys can see now we're having a big cool off. Is this because the whole market's doing this? Or is this because particularly, you know, we've seen such a massive run on Crow, on call particularly, I've been saying Crow, on call particularly, that now we're seeing somewhat of a big sell-off. A lot of people are taking their profits and moving on to other projects. Muhammad, hey, I appreciate it, bro. Don't think I don't see what you're doing, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I will hit you up in the Discord right after here. I got you. And we're going to talk. I know what we talked about earlier as far as YouTube. I wasn't able to take care of it, but I got you, brother. Don't worry about it. Thank you, man. So, yeah, with call, you know, we are slowly but surely moving down. We are going to eventually find a spot, though. I don't want you guys to think that I'm bearish on call whatsoever. What I've been telling you guys this, and this isn't just for call. You have these massive moves that we've had in the last few weeks. You knew that it was going to eventually have somewhat of a cool off. This has been, you know, a pretty long and coming kind of a channel that we've had. Where are we going to find that support? I'm even watching now, you know, keeping an eye on call. Particularly right now, I am not going to be adding or even jumping in right now just because I feel like it is a little bit inflated. So I'm going to wait and see if we can come down, at least down to this 55 level right here or below, and I might start activating some buys on that. So let's see here. Remka says, do you think the upcoming central exchange listing will move call upwards? Oh, hell yeah, bro. If they're about to get listed on another exchange, this thing is going to go flying again. And this is what I was saying about a lot of the projects right now that are particularly running off of the anticipation that they're going to get listed on central exchanges. Obviously, Call got listed on Crypto.com. I don't think people really understand how big Crypto.com really is. There's millions of users that are just like you and I that are all on DeFi and stuff like that are looking for these projects. So them getting dropped on Crypto.com was nothing but an amazing move, right? But they have to keep it going. They have to keep it going because that's not going to keep that momentum fired up, right? So about 2 weeks ago, they got dropped on Crypto.com, and they released in their Discord that they were going to be getting listed on another exchange. Well, it hasn't happened yet, right? So I think a lot of people are like thinking, well, maybe they're not getting listed. Some people are taking profits, right? And you have interest, I think, shifting on to other projects that are coming aboard on crypto or on Cronos, particularly right now. So, I mean, you can see, look at right now, just looking as we've been talking, it's been a lot of sales right now. So, I think if you're long term on the project, I wouldn't be worried. I would honestly just be keeping an eye and waiting and just buying the dips, eating the dips up, as you continue to move down. I think that would be a relatively good a good plan if you're long term. Looking at some of the other projects, I particularly want to look at. I want to look at Ryoshi, but we'll look at Mystery first. This project has really been holding fairly well. It actually just made a new all-time high, and like I always tell you guys about these projects, as far as holding above the 236. Right now, it's holding above the 236, so I'm going to stay bullish on this project for right now. As long as it's staying above the 236, I'm going to stay bullish on this project for right now. And this thing has been really holding. You didn't see a massive run and then a dump. You're seeing a massive run, a slight cool off, bouncing off the 236 multiple times, making a W pattern, and then running up and making a new all-time high. So this project, since this jumped out of the gate, this thing has been really strong. One of the stronger projects. Slower growth, but just a steady move towards the upside. And that's what we're always looking for, right? Mouse with Pasta did get beat down yesterday, and it looks like it is technically up about 25% today after that big beatdown. And you can see it broke out of the trend, and it's basically just going sideways for right now, consolidating. So doesn't look bad. Market cap around 5 million, and the liquidity looks great as well. Ryoshi, I wanted to jump into Ryoshi because we have a lot of people in the Discord that are technically involved, that are heavily invested in Ryoshi, right? You guys can see, and I've been kind of calling this for the last week, that we had a double top and that we are slowly but surely heading towards the downside for Ryoshi. Now, do I think that it's all over for Ryoshi? Absolutely not. Same thing that I would say for crypto.com for call. Is that if you're long term for this project, you should be taking this as an opportunity and buying in, or not buying in, but adding to your bag. We did come down and we tested this level, the 61 right here. You can see we came down and basically hit that level that I've had marked down for a while. So, I mean, again, trend is downward as of now for Ryoshi. So, I even told you guys, if we break down to some of these levels, I might end up picking up, I don't know. I said, what did I say, 10 trillion? I'll make it 20 trillion. I'll pick up 20 trillion Ryoshi if we break down to certain levels. I'm just kidding. I know Rare somewhere he is not picking up 20 trillion. I'll pick up 20 trillion if this thing drops down to all-time lows. I'll pick it up. Brimkus, no worries, brother. RJ, what's going on, brother? Make sure you guys hit those likes. Let's hit those likes. Let's get it up. Let's get it up for DeFi, for Ryoshi, for call. Let's do it. So what are the big plays for Cronos today? We have Chronic. Looks like Chronic been out for about 17 days on a nice run today. Oh. I'm sitting here looking at this right here. I'm like, damn. Market cap, not too bad. Liquidity looks great, especially for Cronos. Doesn't look bad at all. So, I mean, doesn't look too bad. I'd be careful. It's already up 100%. Let's Crow's up 100% as well. Push the button. I was calling this out last week, buying in at the 10 mark. It's at 41. I did obviously do what Crip always does and sells early. And I did sell, but I did 3x my my profits on there, so not really too upset about that move at all. But yeah, all in all, it looks like there's still some big moves to be made on the crypto DeFi as of now. You can see a lot of big moves, but for the most part, your normal projects that have been really killing it the last few weeks are struggling right now. A lot of them are struggling. Not even gonna lie with you. So If you have been watching on the sidelines to look in on some of these projects like Call, Ryoshi, even well, not Pasa because that's up, but particularly Call and Ryoshi, the bigger projects, definitely not a bad time to be keeping an eye on and checking out to see if you can jump in on those projects. So I am not going to open up any trades for today as far as leverage trading. I'm going to let that thing suit itself out. So remember the article that we were talking about with Robinhood yesterday, getting notifications that the SEC was after him. So some of the analysts are calling already that Robinhood would most likely win the crypto court case with the SEC. And you know what? I don't think the SEC cares. All Gary's trying to do is just continue to smear cryptocurrency, right? They're just continuing to smear cryptocurrency. So they really, obviously a win would be great for them, but they really don't care. As long as it's negative publicity on crypto, that's all they're looking for, right? Because they're trying to keep those standard Wall Street investors that are right now on the fence of buying in on Bitcoin. They're trying to keep them away and keep the bags full on Wall Street. They don't want those trillions of dollars to flip over to crypto. They want to keep them over there in Wall Street. So this is the way they do it, by telling them, look, crypto's bad. Look at this. We have lawsuits open against all the major exchanges. We're gonna be taking out a lot of these coins because they're securities, knowing that they're not gonna win. Right? They already got their ass walked up and down the courtroom with XRP, and that didn't stop them. They just moved on to another project that they would start attacking. So, it's just gonna be something that we're gonna live with for right now. I don't know if Gary Gensler, I wonder if they have like a term limit for him, or how the hell do we get him out of office is the question. Because I guarantee you get him out of office and you get somebody that's like at least like in the middle, right? At least in the middle, and that's actually looking for investors. They would be going after probably a lot of what's going on in the DeFi space. And I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear that, but that's probably what they would be going after is, the people that are doing malicious things on DeFi particularly is what I think they would be coming after, and not exchanges like Robinhood that have listings of coins that have been out for years, them trying to attack Robinhood. Like, it's ridiculous. It honestly is ridiculous. So I was seeing an article while I was talking. It said Athena was up. Let's see if how Athena's doing. Nothing too crazy. It's crazy. Excuse me. It's crazy. Athena's up, or the market cap is at $1.4 billion. It's just nuts how high the market cap is for this project that just released not too long ago. Bitcoin's dominance, now that I'm looking, Bitcoin's dominance has continued to move up. That's a little weird. It's at 53.5%. This thing has been slowly but surely moving back up, and I'm wondering what exactly is going on, because normally right now at the time frame that we're in, we're starting to see Bitcoin's dominance trickle down, but we're seeing that it's actually moving up right now, which means a lot of funds are either moving into Bitcoin or they're just moving out, particularly out of altcoins, which is making Bitcoin's dominance move up. So you guys are a little quiet today. What's going on? What's going on over there, guys? Talk to me. How can Crip help? How can I get you guys through all this? So, because I know we're going to survive. So a couple plays that I'm actually looking to jump in on, and a couple plays that I've already kind of jumped in on, is I did buy in on this project, Suku. This is a big Asian cryptocurrency. It's traded on Coinbase. Soldier Adam said, "Make the market start pumping like NFK." Bro, isn't that crazy? I mean, I'm glad that we have such a strong community, and at least we're up 40 something% for today, while the markets have been just so blah, right? I'm very happy that we are up, and we're gonna continue to move. We've been building and building for this project, so it's our time, right? April said Turbo came back to life. We'll check that out. And Nico gave an update that he is just chilling, guys. So, yeah, real quick, I want to point out this project, Suku. I did buy in a big chunk the other day, like 2 days ago, while we were kind of on that dip. I bought in at around 14 cents. I caught it at. It's at 15 cents. I have a little bit more dry powder for Suku that I'm actually going to be throwing in just to pick it up. I know this project's going to go to $1. I'm like almost certain. It already's done this plenty of times. So I was buying back in like a year ago when it was at 3 cents, and I did sell when it jumped up to like 20 something cents. I don't remember recently. So I'm buying back in. The market cap is so low for this project, guys. Keep an eye on this. $27 million for Suku, and it's traded on Coinbase, right? It's also on a lot of other major exchanges, but Coinbase is what's really going to drive this project. And out of nowhere, I'm telling you, I've been in this project in and out since 2021. It'll go dormant. You won't really see much of it, right? Volume under $1 million today. Nothing crazy, right? And then out of nowhere, 2 months down the road, this thing jumps up 500% out of nowhere. And it's freaking like skyrocketing. So Ricky said he's buying all the crap that everyone's saying not to buy now. You know what? That's a good strategy, right? Do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. JP said, let's hope Milady doesn't... oh, come on, JP. What are you talking about, bro? JP, what's the definition of a rug pull, bro? Come on. Come on, dude. The definition of a rug pull is all the liquidity being taken out of the project all at once, right? That's a rug pull. Milady is not anywhere near a freaking rug pull, dude. I promise. And you got to understand that right now, Milady, if you really zoom out, Milady is up. If you zoom out for the last few months, Milady is technically up right now, right? She's just down. The whole market's down right now. The whole market is down. So Milady, you have nothing to worry about, honestly. If you're long-term holding like a lot of us, there's really nothing to be afraid of right now. And if anything, you're licking your chops because you're getting beautiful opportunities that we've had recently to just add to your bag, or to continue to add to your bag, or if you've been sitting on the sidelines, grab a big bag. Dawdy, I can't believe you would ask me that, bro. He just said, what do you think about nuts? That's just, come on, bruh. I'm just messing with you. So he's talking about the project nuts on Cronos. That's crazy. It's not even on the top trending anymore. Let me see something here. You just hopped on those nuts, bro? Well, hop off of them, bro. Give them a break. I'm just playing around, dude. I'm just kidding around, bro. You gotta have a little bit of sense of humor. Everybody's so quiet today. Don't sleep on it, playa. I won't, bro. So, not a bad time to buy in, right? You see this nice little move towards this downside. It looks like it might have found the bottom right here at the 16 mark. Market cap's under $1 million. Liquidity looks great. The project's been out for over a month, so it doesn't look bad whatsoever. And I don't disagree on your logic as far as buying in on the project right now, right? It doesn't look like this was a bad opportunity to jump in on the project. So what's crazy is that it's not on the top trending. Oh, I guess it's number 12, it says. Well, let's look and see. Number 12. Oh, it's right here in my face. All right, I was wondering. I'm like, bro, this thing has been on like the top trending for a while. I'm wondering why it's not now, but it is. So nice. Doesn't look bad at all. What's this Cronos right here? This is Cronos. It's time to take your mask. It's time to take your mask and join the Cronos on the way to the moon. Let's check out the website. A real plain one-page website. They have NFTs. Pretty simple website. Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on this project just because the market cap is so low. Only $500,000. I'm going to keep my eye on that. But let's go back to nuts. So, yeah, like I said, not a terrible spot where it's at right now, dude. And I completely understand. Definitely see why you bought in there. Sorry, I was checking the Discord. Yeah, Nico, Ricky, I saw your comment here, but hold on here. Dowdy said, I know y'all little Florida boys. See, you can't even respect that comment when you're saying little Florida boys. Come on, bro. Where you from? Where are you from? You can't say little Florida and be serious in the same comment, bro. Come on, bro. We live in paradise. Wherever you live, I guarantee most of the people that are leaving your state are coming to our state. So you gotta have respect for the big boy around here. We're big Florida boys, and you know we're crazy down here. You always hear about the Florida man. My boy said you better buy a little guy. Dottie, I don't know if we talking about the same person here, bro. Nico said crypto.com is doing a 180 with the meme coins mania. It really is. It really is. And this, I mean, you guys remember just a few months ago, I was like, bro, they need to figure out what they're going to do. They need to bring in people developing meme coins on the crypto.com ecosystem. And they were going to definitely, it'll start bringing in a lot of that volume in. And that's exactly what they've been doing. But they need to keep it going, right? They're not going to survive off of just 10, 15 projects being built. They need to continue, and bring incentives for people that are building on the crypto.com ecosystem. So someone asked, what do I think about, is that SpearX? I'm guessing it's going to be on Arbitrum. Remember, if you guys are asking about a project, if it's not like a main Cronos project, make sure you guys let me know what the ecosystem is. Look at all these issues. Billy, I got you, bro. We'll check out Crow. We just looked at Crow. Ricky, what ecosystem are you talking about? You're talking about this ecosystem right here that we're looking at as far as Arbitrum? So if this is what you're speaking of, market cap doesn't look bad at all. About 24, 20, 23 million. Doesn't look bad at all. Definitely the trend, I would say, is still towards the upside for this project. Man, this call this freaking white claw. They need to come out with a white call. This white claw is making me burp like crazy. I'm so used to drinking my refreshing teas. So just doing a quick fib retracement on the project real quick, if this is what you are talking about. It looks like let's see here. It looks like you're finding support around the 618, but you're hitting your head right there at that 0.5 for this project. So maybe some sideways action might be occurring. I would say if you do break that 618, the 786 is going to be your next spot. You can see you bounce multiple times on that. That'll be your next spot for some support and possibly what you need to maybe ignite some kind of a bounce on this project. But long term, numbers actually look great as far as 24 million. Liquidity doesn't look too bad. And I love Arbitrum. I really do love Arbitrum. So make sure you guys hit that like. EOS was saying, make sure you guys hit that like And someone said, or EOS said the same thing. Kreese is crashing, bro. It's not just Kreese. I'm telling you, it's the whole freaking right now. Cronos projects are bleeding out right now. They really are. Kreese is down 9%. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. You can see it went on this crazy run right here. So, I mean, you can see it went on that crazy run, came down, consolidated like crazy as it kind of bled down, went on a nice run, but it hit its head on the 0.5 right here exactly, and now it is retracing back. So I wouldn't be surprised, as if most likely if you don't hold some of these levels that you kind of were consolidating at in between the bottom of the fib and the 786, you might be coming back down to the bottom of the fib around this 53 mark. So keep an eye on that. I don't know where you're sitting as far as your position or whatnot on this, but maybe I would look to maybe reposition myself if you're still in the green. Reposition yourself and probably, be prepared for somewhat of a downward move. If not to the bottom of this fib, at least finding support where you hit the bottom right here, right above the bottom of this fib right here. If it does for whatever reason, because it is consolidating in a spot that it did find some support multiple times where it's at right now, if this spot does hold, you could be looking at possibly another run, right? You can see I try to find this medium spot as far as where it's at. You can see it kind of bounced exactly there, right here, consolidated, and now it's consolidating again. So if history plays itself out, this might be a good buy zone right here, and it might go up and run up again. But you're going to have that dreaded 0.5 area that you might hit your head on again on the next move. So Owen said, holding 20 billion Milady at 1.9 average. I hope I can lower my average before, hold on, I'm sorry. I can lower my average more. And right now, Owen, if you're holding Milady at the 19, right now, you can continue to buy in right now, because right now you will be bringing your average down like crazy. That's exactly, right now we're above my average, and I'm still telling you guys that where we're at right now is pretty much a buy zone where we're at, and if we do drop anything below. So I'm going to continue. So for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to buy in all my dry powder at once. I'm going to buy in small increments through multiple transactions and just sit there and see if I can eat the dips. So if it does, dip more, I can continue to take advantage of that. Instead of buying all right here and then we drop possibly down, not saying this is going to happen, but we drop down to this 14 and now I don't have any more dry powder. Now I have to just sit there and wait. I like to sit there and just buy small increments and try to catch these bottoms as they go. So, Prodigy, what are you giving me that stink eye for, bruh? What you giving me the stink eye for, bruh? And I don't mean to mispronounce your name, but I'm going to try to attempt it. Is it wait, hold on. Thoughtheism? Thoughtheism, right? Said, buy the dip. Let's effing go. Wait, buy the dip. LFC. It is still early. Love ya. Appreciate that, bro. Oh, let's crow. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying there, bro. Soldier, I know, bro. Listen, I couldn't I see your comment on Discord and Muhammad, I told you I was gonna take care of that as far as on the chat. I swear I looked at it right before we went live. I got on a little late and I wasn't able to figure out how to fix that issue. So don't worry. I promise today will be the last day. I will take care of everything by tonight, and tomorrow's stream you'll be up and running. All right, brother. So I like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you heard, but I'm sorry, dude. Like I said, I tried to figure it out because I've never done all that and then reverse the action. So I got you, bro. And Soldier just hit me up saying the same things, dude. Hold on. So let me see if I can do it on here. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Participants. No. Cat. Hold on, guys. I'm dealing with something real quick. I'm just trying to. It's not it. Yeah, Randy, I know you're late, bro. Trust me, I have a little indicator that tells me when you're not here, bro. I wasn't gonna call you out, but you know it's a little ridiculous. I'm out here, blood, sweat, and tears, and you're just chilling, probably doing swing trades right now, leverage trading, and could care less right now, right? I'm just playing, bro. Mohammed, I got you, brother. I honestly I don't see where I can reverse it for right now. So just bear with me, dude. I'm telling you, just bear with me. I got you. Let me see if I can go in. Yeah, it's not letting me do it on here, so just have to bear with me, dude. All right, I got you, man. So yeah, that's pretty much with that with Milady. I'm keeping an eye right now. I'm actually, if I wasn't streaming right here particularly, I would be dollar cost averaging in. So I'm gonna do that as the stream ends a little later and definitely take care of that. What is Bitcoin doing? So Bitcoin finally broke a little bit below 62 right now, and we're kind of retesting some of those levels that we saw earlier briefly. Today, as we though that wasn't today, right? Nope. Let me look at something real quick. Just changing the time frames real quick. So switching over to the 4 hour, I'm kind of trying to figure out as far as moving averages, what are we hitting our head on, right? What are we hitting our head on? And you guys can see I'm zooming in. We're hitting our head on this 100-day. All day today, we were bouncing above the 100-day. You can see even if we bounced below, these were wicks. We ended up staying above the 100-day. As of late, which means in the last like 5-10 minutes, we have broke below the 100-day as of now. So I don't know exactly, and you can see some kind of a small head and shoulders pattern forming right here. You can see you have the shoulders. Oops. You see this small head and shoulders forming right here. Shoulder, head, shoulder usually means towards the downside. So just be ready. We might see Bitcoin come back down and retest 61.6. So if you guys are waiting with dry powder, I would keep an eye out. I'd keep an eye out right now because you might be getting some good opportunities to possibly jump in or buy in on some of your favorite projects right now. So Jason said if Milady's team are silent on Milady's birthday, she will dump. I mean, I don't disagree with you on that. I don't disagree whatsoever on that. I mean, they do definitely need to make sure that they they're very active on the 1 year anniversary of Milady. Definitely, they need to do it because it's crazy. Jason, it's not just you, but a lot of people come in here. They haven't said anything recently, but a lot of people, that's like their big concern is that they're like, hey, what's going on with the dev team, right? What's going on with the dev team? Why aren't they more active on Twitter or X in regards to just Milady? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I mean, if you really look and you go through their timeline, for a majority of their posts, it really was just their NFTs that they were posting. We did get some good stuff as far as, when they said that they were going to be dropping the launch pad and doing staking and doing burning as far as Milady. But other than like maybe them dropping Lady F on Solana, there really hasn't been anything big as far as them, as far as them being real active on their Twitter. Look at this head and shoulders pattern playing out right here, like we just called it, pretty much as it was happening. My next spot for some support, like I said, will either be coming down to the 50-day. That's going to be this blue line. Remember, we're on the 4-hour chart. And if you guys are interested in learning how I do these trades, make sure you guys hit the join, because this right here, I'm telling you, if I was probably not live right now, I would have opened up a short and probably rode this thing down, as far as a short. Like my boy Randy right now is probably doing while I'm streaming. He's over there taking all the damn money, So you got to keep an eye on him. But look at that. Beautiful head and shoulders playing out right here. Possibly coming down towards the 50-day moving average, or finding support possibly at around the 61.6 mark. So we'll see how this plays out. Let's one thing I wanted to look at. Randy said, I just opened one. Actually, I know you did, bro. I also have just like the Telegram, I have an alert every time you open up a long or short, so I can mimic your trades, bro. You think you're the only one making money? I'm mimicking your trades over here, bro. So every time you go to open up a position, it tells me Randy's about to open up. Right before you even open up, it tells me Randy's opening up a short right now, 100x leverage. And I'm like, oh, damn, let's go. Let's look up, haven't looked up ladies on Solana in a while. Damn, she's beat down. She is beat down, guys. Look at this. So last time we checked on Milady's for, on Solana, it was at like a $40 million market cap. She's dropped down 50% since then, right? And you can see right now the market cap $20 million for Lady F. That's insane. That is craziness. And honestly, we can move the trend. I mean, even though we're not hitting our head on this trend, I'm going to keep it down. You can see. Yeah, we'll just keep it there. This chart looks terrible. Honestly, it looks really bad. Jason, damn. Jason's got some hard words for Lady F. But I understand what you're saying. I don't know if you were here when I was explaining when they dropped Lady F. A lot of people were like, "What the beep are they doing? Why are they dropping another ladies project on Solana?" And I was telling them, I was like, "Listen, guys, I don't for a business move. I understand what they're doing, right? They're trying to tap in. This was also Solana." A few months ago, Solana was freaking going insane, right? Going absolutely insane. You had, everybody trying to drop project on Solana. They were trying to tap into a new market, right? Well, it doesn't look like it's worked out as of now, towards what they wanted to do, right? I don't think it really brought in any more investors on the actual Milady project. It could have. We didn't really notice much, because there already was a big community behind ladies, right? And it kind of upset a lot of people, because they were like, why are they? Because they were posting nothing but Lady F for like, weeks trying to promote this project. Well, you can see, looking at the liquidity and market cap is one thing, but looking at the volume on a $20 million market cap project and only $11,000 in volume, that's insane. We beat that usually. We're at around $4,000 volume. But we're 1/40th of the size of their project. I mean, like yesterday we had like 20,000 in volume, right, for our project. So, I mean, that kind of just puts you on perspective. And we're only a month old on our project. This project's a month old, actually, about the same. But they had a lot more financial backing behind it, right? They had a lot more money. They actually had a pre-sale and literally had, a market cap when they dropped at like $20 million. So it doesn't look the best. It doesn't look the best for them whatsoever. So, but I hear your frustration, Jason. I really do. Adam said, serves them right for trying to abandon the OG Milady, right? I hear you. Ricky's coming with the optimism, saying there's really no place to go but up. And that could possibly be it. You willing to buy in on their project right now on Lady F? I don't think I am. But who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if we come back in a month or two from now and the thing is shot up like crazy, but wouldn't be surprised. Randy, did you open up that short? Look at this. I'm watching Milady. I'm watching her. We're in that buy zone right now, guys. We're definitely in the buy zone right now. Nico, I appreciate that, bro. Said great stream for the DeFi projects. Numero uno. Appreciate that, bro. We might end up just changing the channel to a freaking just straight up DeFi project, because it seems like that's all everybody wants to talk about is DeFi. On my watch list, look who's number one, guys, on gains. NFK, right? And a sea of red, guys. You guys can be green by jumping in with the team on NFK. And we're gonna continue to just keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny, but it's gonna be the Energizer Koala. We're just gonna keep going and going and going. Randy said he's up 37% on his long or his short right now. Nice. I should have opened up a damn short. I didn't realize. I forgot I had Jupiter already open. I could have opened one up in front of you guys and shown you how I do it. Usually I only leave this for members only. I usually only do this for members only because, you know what I'm saying, it's something that we do on members only as far as opening up trades and showing everybody how I do leverage trading and where I do leverage trading. Ricky said Bitcoin's back testing support on the trend line on the daily, so don't be so bearish or about to take a bounce in my opinion. Well, let's look. So you said that on the trend line on the daily. I mean, I guess if you zoom out, see, we got to go to a different chart because I have too many lines on that one. But looking at the daily for this one, hold on here. It's a little sloppy, but I don't know, bro. Prodigy said I made 120% off that, but missed out on another 140 off that buy. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? We got Prodigy over here leverage trading like crazy. Excuse me. I mean, I do see what you're saying about the trend as far as on the daily. We'll see if it can hold. If it does come down and bounce off the trend, we're talking about coming down towards the 61.7. So we'll see how this plays out. If you really think about that, 61.7 would be on the trend line, right? Let's go back to our other chart real quick. What do I have this? Look where I have a support level marked. I have a support level without using trend lines. I have my support level at around 61.6. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I just said without using the trend line. You know, I pretty much said that it looks like if this little head and shoulders kind of played out, that we could come down. I was saying the next level would be somewhere around the 61.6. Now, it doesn't need to exactly come. It could come easily at the 61.7, but, I mean, look where the 61.7 is. It's where my line is. It's literally a hair right above our support that I already have. So, that pretty much is the same thing as what I'm saying, and I do agree with you as far as that. So you said you bought leverage bought at $140 or $140. Nice. Of course you held, bro. You need to go back to the members only stream and go jot down some stuff, because we don't do that stuff around here. You're up 266%. You take it and you run, and you wait for the next opportunity. You don't sit there and hold it. Prodigy, that's nice, bro. Now add it to liquidity. That's awesome, bro. Now make sure you add that to liquidity, all right? Got him, Randy. Watch how quick. Watch how silent he goes now. Watch how silent he goes. Prodigy's over there. Look at my comment. That's how Prodigy is right now. I told him, all right, good. You made that. Go ahead and put it in the liquidity. My boy over there sitting over there looking like my emoji right now. It's my money. I mean, looking at the daily for Solana, we could easily come back and retest this 144 mark, because this is going to be our 20-day moving average on the 20. I'm sorry, this is our 20-day moving average on the daily. So we could possibly, if that head and shoulders plays out for Bitcoin, we could possibly be coming down towards the 144 mark, which would be a good spot to open up a possible long. And it's kind of crazy to say opening up a long in the environment that we're in right now, right? Because it is risky. We could easily come down, look like we're going to retest this 20-day and break it and possibly come down, you know? So that's the only thing I would say. Be very cautious as far as opening up, you know, longs right now, just because you can see the market for today, you know, unfortunately is towards the bearish side. It is towards the bearish side, which honestly, take it as an opportunity. Like right now, I'm licking my chops right now because I want to eat this dip up right now. And you know what's going to happen is I'm going to, right when we go off live, a green candle is going to form and it's going to come right back up here. You know what's going to happen. You guys see that? Look at that. You guys see that? Soldier, you see that? Look at him. Told you. My boy's sitting over there. This is literally him in that emoji right now. That's literally him right now. It's for the calls, bro. It's for the calls. Either you with us or you not with us, bro. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just kidding. So switching from the daily to the hourly, you guys can see the markets right now. We're actually in the mix of a downward move for right now. And look at Solana. Solana's moving. Randy, I know Randy's happy as hell right now. Opened up that long. I'm sorry, that short. Let me jump over to Bitcoin real quick. Yeah, that head and shoulders playing out for sure. Small head and shoulders, but still playing out just like we kind of we were looking at it. We saw that live as it was occurring. So like I said, next spot for Bitcoin, we're really going to be looking for that 61.6 is going to be that spot that we need to see it. Hopefully it bounces. If it doesn't, then we're going to be talking about some levels down below 60 at around 59,000. Next level that I technically have is 59,600, around that area. So remember last time we went down to those levels, we hit some pretty lows on the alts. So Randy, you're up 60%. Nice, bro. Prodigy, thank you for reminding me. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to put the link in the chat too. We did drop NFTs for the channel. This is for our native token. If you guys are interested, I'm going to drop the link. All you have to do is go visit the website, hit the link up, and you guys can just connect your wallets, and you can mint up to 20 NFTs per transaction. You guys can jump in on the no-FUD koalas. And definitely right now we're at around 400 sold for right now. So if you guys are interested, they're only $5. We not dropped them. When we dropped them, we made sure that they were at a very I ain't gonna say reasonable, but a very enticing price, because we wanted to make sure that you guys could get your hands on not just one but a bunch of NFTs. And some of these are gonna be some rares in the mix of these. And I've heard people talking about them getting some of these rares that are actually worth a nice penny. So check it out. A bunch of NFTs that were dropped. We have about 400 sold so far. We did drop them, I think it was last week, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, we dropped them last week. So let's check on our DeFi real quick. Obviously, No FUD Koala is the one that's killing it for today. I wanted to click in, though, to going to Cronos. Yeah, so you can see it's even bleeding into DeFi as well. If it's not NFK right now, a lot of projects are down. Other than the other project that I was saying, Push the Button, definitely is up. So, but listen, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I know today was a boring day. It was a boring day in the market. We still came here. We're going to come. I don't care if it is a bad day in the market, a boring day. We're always going to be here so you guys have a space to just talk about crypto. I want to make sure, seriously, I want to make sure you guys have a space, a community that you guys can come to and just talk about crypto. If you ever have questions, if you just want to just vent, if you're feeling bearish or bullish, whatever the case is, we're all here together. We're all in this together, right? And we're going to survive. I promise. Telling you, not my first rodeo. Been through all this before. Right now, we're getting beautiful opportunities to dollar cost average in on your projects once again. So take advantage of it, because when we're up, and you're always going to look back and say that same thing. I should have bought more, right? Or I should have bought that project. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the join, become a member, come join the team, become a better trader. I'll help you out with anything. You can pick my brain on everything that I do. So, but other than that, guys, I thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me tonight. Hopefully the markets pick themselves back up in the next few days and we're celebrating like crazy. Supposedly Milady's birthday is tomorrow. So we'll have a little celebration for Milady, for our gal that we've been with her from the thick to the thin. We've been covering Milady for almost a year now on the channel. So other than that, guys, I thank you so much. Hit the Discord. Come join us. That's your direct connection for myself if you need anything, all right? All right, guys. I thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, all right? See ya.